Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and today we are looking at one of the most notorious television commercials ever aired, the Japanese Kleenex commercial from 1986. It is said that this advertisement was actually cursed, an urban legend that people have continued to believe for over 30 years, and still do to this day. This may be because the Kleenex commercial disturbed the Japanese public upon its release, and so was banned from air shortly after. It is also said strange circumstances surrounded the set while filming, and rumour has it that many of the crew were involved in freak accidents after it aired. The people of Japan who watched this mysterious commercial complained that it was deeply unsettling, and since the Kleenex ad resurfaced on YouTube in 2006 after being missing for 20 years, new rumours have spread. Rumours such as the viewer becoming cursed if they watch it, and when watching after midnight, the commercial changes into something else entirely. But are any of these rumours surrounding this commercial actually true? Well, there is some truth to every urban legend out there, but mostly this is simply a case of an urban legend evolving into something much bigger over the years. With that said, let's take a look at the original commercial to see where these stories came from.
It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short while. They walk by the grass and they look at the grass, they look at the sky. It's going to be a fine night tonight, it's going to be a fine day tomorrow.
Kleenex ティッシュです。
It is said that anybody who watches this commercial will either go insane or die, but don't worry guys, this is actually completely false, and we're going to start by debunking this rumour right now. This kind of talk did not originate when the commercial originally aired. Instead, it was born from internet message boards after being re-uploaded to YouTube in 2006, a full 20 years after first appearing on Japanese television screens. This of course around the time of popular Japanese ghost stories and horror movies such as The Ring, which centred around cursed videotapes, which, if watched, would end up setting a dormant spirit upon the viewer, eventually ending up in their death. But there have been no verified claims of anyone dying as a result of watching this particular commercial. This rumour may also have cultural roots as it originates from Japan, a nation known to suffer from high anxiety and depression due to a combination of technology-induced isolation and pressure of high performance in both school and work life, which has resulted in decades of high suicide rates across the country. But once again, no evidence has been found to tie this commercial to those statistics. Next, we delve into a look at the cursed set itself. There have been cursed sets for many movies over the years, including most notably The Exorcist and Omen movies, where reports of bizarre and tragic happenings were recorded. It is said that this creepy commercial had its own set of spooky goings on, which even affected members of the cast and crew who worked on the commercial. The first of these tragedies was the supposed death of a cameraman who worked on the commercial who died in a sauna due to equipment failure shortly after filming Wrapped. This may be true, but has never been confirmed with evidence. Rumour then spread that everyone involved in the filming, from its producer to director to even the assistants, suffered from accidents, death or misfortune in the months that followed. It was even said that the actress featured in the commercial alongside the demon baby soon fell pregnant herself, giving birth to a demon baby of her own and dying shortly after. This again is false and can be easily debunked. The actress Keiko Matsuzaka is still very much alive and well, and has appeared in many other commercials and films since her part in the Kleenex commercial. It is likely these rumours originated from Japanese mythology, whereby women were said to give birth to demonic offspring known as Sankai, a monstrous baby who would crawl under its mother's house and eventually end up killing them. So this advert isn't actually anything to worry about. It's a classic case of urban legend syndrome that has only gained more traction due to its viral outbreak on the internet many years ago. But the truth is, this advertisement has still shaken many viewers, and many people that watched it were actually very disturbed by it. So why is this? Well, in the next part of this video we're going to look at the real reasons why this advert is disturbing to so many people, and was especially met with hostile reception in its homeland of Japan. The most obvious thing that jumps out at the viewer when watching this commercial is surely the demon baby with the horn on its head. Many women already fear the concept of pregnancy. It is creepy to imagine having another person living inside you. Certain men also fear pregnancy due to the idea of losing their freedom and having to devote it to raising a child. These are common feelings in both men and women, and subconsciously this advert taps into them, resulting in an unsettling feeling for certain viewers. Next, if we listen to the lyrics from the song, we can tell they are taken from the Jane Lancaster song It's a Fine Day.
It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be a fine day tomorrow. It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be a fine day tomorrow.
However, the rendition of the song used for the jingle in this Kleenex advert is much flatter and eerier than the original. It is worth noting, however, that the original Jane Lancaster music video is also pretty creepy. Set in a deserted town during wartime, it features a woman mourning the absence of her husband, who is fighting in the war. The visuals linger on long shots of her seeming lost and alone. Couple that with the fact that many Japanese citizens did not speak English, and a theory was created that this was actually an ancient German curse, the lyrics saying, "Die, die, everyone is cursed and will be killed." Finally, the commercial may contain subliminal messaging that speaks of the forces of good giving in to the temptations of evil. The woman leans over and kisses the demon child as she releases the white tissue, which then floats away, representing a force of divinity letting go of her innocence and embracing the dark side. A union with the powers of darkness, and again this makes for a subconsciously creepy viewing experience. But where did the idea for this bizarre advert come from? Why the demon baby? Well, there have been several theories over the years, but the most likely reason seems to be due to the pop culture in Japan at that time during the 1980s. There was a highly influential anime known as Urusei Yatsura. The show featured a flying baby called Ten with a horn on its head who would draw the attention of young women with his cuteness. It seemed Kleenex wanted to mirror this concept in their tissue advert, but it didn't quite work out the way they had planned. So, not a cursed commercial after all then. In fact, it's just a creepy one with an interesting history. And if you did find this video interesting, guys, please stick around to listen to this short message which tells you all about my channel and how you can get involved and support me. And that's it for today's video. Please remember to give it a like if you did enjoy watching, and maybe drop a comment too, as well as subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you never miss an upload. This channel specializes in variety horror content, including creepypasta readings, horror gaming facts and theories, and general interest pop culture horror videos. So if you're interested in all things spooky, you'll find something to enjoy here at SuperHorrorBro. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.